Hello trainers and welcome to another episode of Saccharum Versus. My name is Professor Saccharum and today I have a mixed tier match between me and Rin Kagamine. I'm not sure again how to pronounce her in-game name, but I know it's Rin. So I have a match between me and Rin. My team is basically formatted to run Mega Aerodactyl and to see how it works because I've been trying to figure that out because I like it. I have Mamoswine, I have my Mega Aerodactyl, my Rotom Wash, my Conkeldurr, my Mandibuzz, as well as my Flygon. And she's running an interesting team herself with the Swampert, the Garchomp, Talonflame, the Houndoom, a Cyndaquil for some weird reason, and a Greninja. So without further ado and without further delay, let's get started with this battle. So, issuing this challenge, we have Rin Kagamine. I have no idea how to pronounce your in-game last name, but she leads off with Sasuke Uchiha, the Greninja, and I lead off with Froznose, the Mamoswine, one of my favorite Pokemon. If you remember the Mamoswine Pokeology, this is one of the sets that I use. I decided to switch out though and go straight into Boss Man, predicting the Scald probably to come in and see if I could get that burn, but she goes straight for the taunt, guessing that, or predicting that my Mamoswine was a lead Mamoswine with Stealth Rocks. However, that was not the case. So immediately she decides to switch out from her Greninja to hashtag Swag, the Garchomp, and I go for the Mach Punch when I really should have tried to predict that switch and go for the Ice Punch, because then I could have gotten rid of this thing first turn, and maybe Boss Man could have done a little more. But she switches out immediately, probably realizing that I do have the Ice Punch, and I was probably going to go for it. And she switches into Swampert, her physical wall. Swampert is usually run physically defensive, so seeing that there wasn't really a big surprise for me, but I was just staying in. I was being really gutsy here with Boss Man. As she decides to go for the Curse, raising up her attack stat, dropping her speed, and raising her physical defense. And I go straight for the knockoff to get rid of the leftovers, because that's commonly what Swampert runs right now. When ORAS comes out, we're probably going to see much more Mega Swampert than regular Swampert, but we might see a little bit of both. So here I went for the Drain Punch to get my HP back and try and live as much as possible, as she goes straight for the Waterfall, doing a ton of damage because of that boosted attack. But I go for the Drain Punch yet again because I do outspeed it after the Curse and do manage to knock out the Swampert as well as regain some more of my HP. So Boss Man's putting in some good work right now, and the Swampert is now down. This is a really big threat to my team just because I had nothing really to get past it. She switches right into Talonflame, and I decide to stay in to sack off my Conkeldurr right here as she goes for the priority Brave Bird, and that does do a lot. I'm guessing right here that her Talonflame was choice banded. I didn't really get to find out, and I probably should ask her just because I'm curious. But right here I decided to go straight into my Aerodactyl as she predicted the switch, as she probably would have, but I probably should have predicted better. But I had nothing better really to go for except for Ice Fang possibly, but I decided to Mega Evolve here and go straight for the Rock Slide to get a decent amount of damage off. It was stab and it was going to do a lot. I probably could have went for Ice Fang and got rid of this thing. Like, I could have gotten rid of Garchomp so many times, but I just hadn't. But I go for the Ice Fang here because I didn't take any damage myself that past turn. So I do end up taking the rough skin damage here. But I guess if, in all retrospect, you could probably think that the Rock Slide was just a guarantee that Ice Fang would knock out the next turn. As Sasuke Uchiha does come out this time in replacement, I go for the Aerial Ace, thinking it's going to do enough to knock it out because I do have Tough Claws and it's stab, but it does not do enough, and she goes straight for the Ice Beam and does manage to take out Aerodactyl, the Skyraptor. There's Skyraptor, the Aerodactyl. So I decided right here to go straight into front load my Rotom Wash, and she goes straight for the Dark type Dark Pulse. I'm guessing that most people think that Rotom is always a Ghost type, but Ghost is its primary, it's its secondary typing. So it's not super effective to Dark Pulse. I go for the Volt Switch though after missing the Hydro Pump. So I'm able to knock out the Greninja very easily. But I do come back and try to get a priority switch out into Froznose because I realize that my Mamoswine is going to do a heck of a lot probably to the rest of her team. It's a really good check to see whatever comes in. Her Cyndaquil, I'm harmless, does go for the eruption though, and it does a heck of a lot of damage. And she ran Calyx and said it should have killed, but she didn't realize that my Mamoswine did have thick fat, so she was worried about that. It was bothering her for a little bit. But Cyndaquil does go down, and I felt really bad, but my Life Orb does kick in. I do have 21 HP left after this Earthquake, and Talonflame does come out. I stay in because Mamoswine isn't doing much else. It's not going to be able to outspeed anything, so it's just coming in to really die. And Mamoswine does go down. My Froze Nose does go down to this Brave Bird. And my plan here, because I didn't have anything for Talonflame really, was to let Talonflame like wear itself down. I thought maybe Rotom Wash could have lived this Brave Bird, which I thought wrong. So, but at that point, it was good for me because I could have wore this Talonflame down a lot. Where Choice Banded Rock Slide from my Flygon, which I'm gonna do right here, does end up being able to take it out. But during this turn, she actually took a long time to make her decision because she was, I'm guessing, running Calyx to see how much Brave Bird was gonna do, and see how much something else was gonna do. Her Houndoom would do, because that was the last Pokemon that she had after this Talonflame. And I just went straight for the Rock Slide, knowing that that's gonna do a lot, and it's gonna be able to take out the Houndoom that comes out, whether or not it's Mega Evolved. And I thought I had game here, so I thought this was going to be a 17 turn game right here. But she does fool me with the nickname does fit, Get Trolled, the Mega Houndoom, and she goes for Sucker Punch. I didn't realize that at most Houndoom that a Houndoom could run Sucker Punch. I didn't even think of it, about it. So seeing that come out really brought me down, and at this point I had nothing to take out this Houndoom. I was really just trying to get this match to go up as fast as possible, keep going as fast as possible. But I bet I probably could have won if my Mandibuzz did have Toxic instead of Taunt. I could have probably Toxic stalled it to death by going straight for Toxic and then just keep hitting Roost until the Toxic damage would do enough to knock it out, and then maybe a Foul Play. But that was a really good game, Rin. I didn't expect that Sucker Punch right there. I thought the match was mine until then. But that was really, really good. This Flamethrower does knock me out right here. And without further ado, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more battles like this. Leave your friend code and a battle code in the comment section below if you want to see one of your battles or have a battle with me up on this channel. Please be sure to check out any of my other videos. Please congratulate Rin, because she's really good, and I would try to see if you could get her friend code out of her, because she's really good. I really do appreciate it. I probably said it once before this battle, but I really like this battle, and I really appreciate you having a battle with me, Rin. It was really good. So please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, everybody, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.